Innocent Church shooting sparked a national debate about the Confederate flag.
That debate is now coming to Louisville and the State Fair. Today, the president of the Louisville chapter of the NAACP asked the board to ban sales of Confederate flag merchandise at the fair.
WLKY's Stephanie Johnson was at the meeting this morning. She joins us now with more on this request. Stephanie.
Now, this was the letter that the NAACP chapter president presented to the board. President Raul Cunningham says this will be an ongoing discussion, and today was just step one.
It's long overdue. It's unfortunate that it took the tragedy to get to this point.
Raul Cunningham is hoping to persuade others to look deeper into the issues that America has been facing.
We need to have a discussion of race, of policies, and some solutions to some of the problems.
He says it starts with the State Fair Board and banning of Confederate flag merchandise.
We don't think that state government sponsorship or selling at the state fair is appropriate.
Cunningham says it's offensive to the African American community, and the deaths of 9 innocent churchgoers highlighted the controversy of those stars and bars. He says Kentucky was never part of the Confederacy, and for that, he feels there's no reason to support the flag here.
Some states may have used it, but not everyone rallied under that flag. So when you talk about history, what is the real history?
The board did not vote today, but the chairman of the board helped push the item through for discussion next month.
I personally, and I hope professionally as part of this board, the board chooses to make some type of communication, talk, discussion about at our July board meeting.
I hope they will be open-minded and realize the offensiveness of it.
Now, I talked to the owner of Oates Flag Company in Louisville, and he says they've always sold the Confederate flag in the history section. He told me the flag company alerted them that the flags would be discontinued. He added that if removing the flag from sales makes everyone happy, he's good with that too. And as for the State Fair Board, they will discuss the item during their July 23rd meeting. Stephanie Johnson, WLKY News.
Thank you.